Howdy, welcome, and thanks for joining me for the Credit Blitz. It's a 10-game event with a max prize of 30,000 credits and a retry cost of 250 diamonds. We'll have 2 videos with 5 games apiece, and we're playing SinKiller's GDI. It's strong arm, rifles, missile, Pitbull, Predator, Talon, Borca. I didn't have time to do a live recording of the game, so we're going to be watching the replays and doing a little bit of commentary with it as we go. And without further ado, here it is.
Establishing battlefield control.
Game number 1 against Rifleman Rush from Like a Boss.
3, 2, 1. New objective.
On hold the line. So we just open up with a rifle and scout out. Find the dogs that are super low level. So we're not really worried about a single harvester coming. So check out what's going on beyond that. Come back and start charging up the pads. Let him charge and we play a little cat and mouse. Get out of missiles so we can deal with that. He goes with another dog. It's just looking like we might need a Pitbull to clear these out. I could maybe go with extra rockets. Yep. We're still charging up the pads, and he continues to make dogs. Underleveled against my missiles.
Building online.
There's a shockwave. Pitbull to come down and clear up the dogs. Shockwaves is really nasty against what we're doing. Another shockwave's coming out, so we need to get a Talon out so we can deal with them a little bit better than we are. Looking pretty grim. Here comes some jump jets even.
Building online.
We got our airfield, and here comes a Talon.
Defense lost.
We're in control of all the pads, and that doesn't matter if he gets the jump jets on our Pitbull.
Unit ready.
Take a loss on some of our units. My Pitbull's a bit of a threat. Stay on top of those jump jets. Clear out those shockwaves in the middle. And we're trying to sacrifice that missile for the Rifleman.
Unit ready.
Now ignore his Pitbull for a little bit. Get out of Borca and see what kind of damage we can do with it.
Our base is under attack.
This Pitbull trying to get around to my harvester. Talon coming around to take care of the Borca. That's no good for me. So here comes the Pitbull and protect the Borca. Playing ring around the harvester, and he finally gets it, but it's a little bit late. I don't know why I moved off the pad into the Pitbull. Sounded like a good idea. Get onto that middle pad just in time to block off. And Talon to body block at the top. And we got this game in the bag. Game 1 looking good so far.
Establishing battlefield control.
Game number 2 against Catalogs from Arsenal FC.
3, 2, 1. New objective
Want
available.
to hold the line again. So start out with the Rifleman and move across. Get our harvester out. I should probably wait to see if they've got anything, if they have their own harvester before I make mine. But I get a little antsy. I do spot the war factory, so we get our Rifleman out, or missile squad out. Preemptive, just see what he's got. Keeping the second harvester. That's a little weird. Let's see if we can get some pressure on it. Buggy, level 9 against level 10 missiles. I think I could take it, but we don't chance it. We just back up and get a Pitbull. Second buggy. The missiles at the bottom, so we're going to send the Pitbull up top to deal with that. Now I've got 2 pads to 1, and we get this missile pretty easy. MLRS is a little bit of a different story. Don't have too many answers for that. So for now, we just try to zone it out, make him come to us and move around. We're going to try to get some missiles on it. Go down here and clear up this Pitbull. Or the buggy. Warthog, sorry. Again, we're trying to zone that MLRS out. Now we're going to go in after it. It stopped. Wolverine, that's going to clear up those missiles before they kill the MLRS and get a tank out to deal with said Wolverine. Borca to deal with the MLRS. Second Wolverine behind it. That's kind of scary for the Borca.
Unit lost.
And take out that. Bring the tank down, move the Borca back up, and I think we've got this one also. Body block at the bottom, even if we didn't have to. Turret for fun.
Missile launched. Establishing battlefield control.
Game number 3 against that guy with no alliance.
3, 2, 1. New objective received.
On 3 lane.
Online.
So missile or rifles
Harvester
to open into harvester, and we move our harvester back to that pad so we can protect it later. Scarabs! Scarabs! Okay.
Unit ready.
Second rifleman to try to zone those out. Catch them moving. Got it just in time.
Building
Harvester,
online.
and I can't get to it to block, so we're just going to continue to hold the pad and sit back and wait and see what he does. We've got 2 pads and rifleman. Airfield, that's a little bit
Unit ready.
startling. Laser drone is not that big of a deal. So we're going to go try to pressure his harvester. No, okay. Another laser drones. We're going to come back and just hold the pad. That'll be fine. Now we'll go after the harvester. No, more laser drones. Okay.
Nuclear weapon launched.
So we get some missiles to deal with these laser squads. And we continue to attack the harvester. There's some scarabs. Target them and zone them out. Keep an eye on them too. Don't let them get too close to where I'm going. I'm going to sack these riflemen to it so we can make an advance up here. Because now he can't move through the fire to get to me.
Unit ready.
Decides to run his harvester away. We stay away from the scarab. We don't want to get drawn into that. Move the missiles across to catch the harvester as it comes down. And harvester kill. And instead of body blocking here, I should have tried to maybe kill that.
Unit lost.
But I still have control of the pads.
Building online.
And we're going to get a Borca. I did not get there in time to do any damage, so we got off the pads. Get the Borca up top. Don't expect to kill the harvester. They do really bad damage. It's more just to distract him. And the Widowmaker against the Pitbull is not a good matchup.
Unit ready.
But he does get another Widowmaker to the bottom pad and tie up the pads. You get our Borca to fly down near the Widowmaker and do some damage to it to help finish it off. And then we're going to move into the bottom pad to try to just do some extra damage to it.
Missile launched.
And another turret for fun at the end.
Unit lost. Establishing battlefield control.
Game 4 against Hope Gibbon, 26 from 9 Clouds.
3, 2, 1. New objective available.
On 3 lanes. Get a rifle scout, move out.
Harvester ready.
Get a harvester, move it away. He's got a rifleman of his own. He gets the defensive position, so we try to get away from it, but he knows that he's going to do more damage than me at this point, so he runs me down. I get a second rifleman to try to reinforce. Second rifleman of his own coming up.
Unit lost.
We try to get this fight to go for us. No luck. We're saving up for the 80 so we can get a Talon out in case there's a shock coming. Those shocks right there. A little late getting our Talon out. A little late getting our Talon out.
Building online.
There it is. And bad movement on those rifles, and may as well just throw them away.
Unit lost.
We got the first shot on that Talon, and that'll be a big bonus. You have to take it down. Tied up the pads, and I've got control. I don't know why I backed out.
Unit ready.
Rifleman come down, and we're going to try to clear that up. He steps off, steps back on, and I don't think I can make it. If I'd have moved my Talon across, I might have been able to get to that.
Launched.
If he gets the first missile there,
Major structural damage.
I get a Pitbull out to deal with some of his
Unit
Talons.
lost.
More Talons coming out for him to deal with my Talons. There's the Orca. Bad move on my part. Let the Talon go past the Orca, and now I have a hard time getting in front of it. But I managed to, and it does no damage to my Pitbull. Really happy about that movement.
Unit ready.
Talon to chase down my Talon. Borca coming in, and we're going to roll over his I don't know why I have my Pitbull underneath my own Borca. That's a bad place for it. He goes looking for my harvester and doesn't find it. Take out his militants. The rifleman's there at the top. Hammerhead and run away. Talon comes over to deal with the hammerhead along with the Pitbull. Predator coming in the bottom. Going to try to make a play on his harvester. Missiles coming to the top to take out the Borca and the Pitbull. The Predator also. The rifleman to deal with his missiles. And onto the pads and take control of everything with the Borca so I can take the second missile and keep this game going. Shock's coming in to take me out on the middle pad. One lone missile coming in to deal with the tank. Gets shot down. 2-1 on his Shocks, so we take that. And we move our rifles up to take care of his missiles at the top and the Talon at the middle. Double missiles coming in the middle to take care of the Talon, so we bring in a rifleman to deal with that.
Defense online.
And he moves his rifles up to the top to clean up the rifles. If I'm left, Talon on Talon action in the middle.
Unit lost.
And here come the Pitbulls. Pitbull to the middle, and he does get this one. So we body block effectively with our missiles. The rifleman is the middle, and take the game 2.
Establishing battlefield control.
Game number 5 against player 1 from Hybrid Alpha.
3, 2, 1.
1-3 lane.
Received.
Rifle open and into our scouting position. Lasers up top, so we stall out a little bit on our scout. Startled me to see the pad light up that early. But he's not going to find anything. No point in moving off the pads to chase it. We're going to stay on there just to charge it up. Get a second set of riflemen and block him off just in time. Move our other rifles back up top, and he makes a shockwave or flame to deal with him. His lasers are going to go down, and we try to double team his flamer here, but I get in it a little bit late, and he manages to take out my first squad pretty easy. Second squad's not quite able to take him out, but the Talon should deal with it the rest of the way. And move the one rifle up to deal with the one laser. And there's the attack bikes. We'll leave a little late on moving my Talon out of the way. Not sure what happened there. Should have definitely got them out of the way a lot sooner. Keep the pads equalized. But he manages to get it back onto the pad before I have a chance to do anything with it. Lost the first missile because I didn't move my Talon across to deal with the shockwaves, or the flames. Make a big play for his harvester, try to get a lot of damage on it. But he's got it pretty well defended. And Borca are going to clean up all of this stuff at the top. His flames are going to deal with my... Borca's out of its payload, so we move back. Flames destroy my rifle at the bottom. We got rifles chasing down his lasers, and the Talon chasing down his flamers. And I accidentally moved my Borca directly over top of my own Pitbull and destroy it. That was a bad move. Rifles to deal with these lasers. These flames are going to take my rifles out, or rifles out. Talons to deal with these Banshees. And it's not looking good here either. And we take this up and we take that. Flame out. And we body block in the middle. With the one rifleman keeping that Banshee off the pad. Get the second missile. Keep ourselves into this game. And Pitbulls and missiles coming in to deal with the Banshees. And the Borca is going to go down. Walk right into the flames. It's the best place for the rockets.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
But I got to do something to say it. We're going to double team this Banshee so it has no chance. And then Talon on the flames in the middle. Missiles coming up. Maybe too many missiles at this point, but I have a feeling he was just going to go Banshees on me, so I had to get missiles to stay in it. Unfortunately, it lets him just make flames and mow through my the missile squads. Pitbull to the middle, and he lets me charge the pad for a second. We're going to let him charge the pad for a second. We come back, try to deal with that flame squad.
Unit ready.
When
Unit ready.
hit the Pitbull and the Talon on this pad. The Pitbull's going to have to go back and forth. It was targeting the wrong thing. It should have been targeting
Unit ready.
the Banshee. And laser on laser at the top. Pads are stalled out in gray. That one flame doesn't scare me. And this time we do get our
Nuclear missile
Pitbull to target
launched.
the proper thing.
Defense online.
And a turret for fun.